Let me tell you, this is my least favorite part of the podcast is when they go, "Welcome, well, thanks for joining. Oh, thanks for having me." Hey,
Okay, well then I'll
I'm
be
gonna say
sure.
that. I'm gonna tell you. No, go ahead.
You're not welcome here, actually.
Okay, well
Get out. Welcome.
Hey.
I'm excited to introduce our first guest, Jason Banks. Do you want to say anything about yourself?
No, I don't.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't.
We have others. I have questions for you, specific ones, so we're
Wonderful.
good. Welcome to Ghosted and Roasted. It's the podcast about all things dating with a comedic twist. So hopefully we laugh. All right. So tell me about yourself. As like, what's your world like? You're in a relationship, right?
I am. I've been married since 2000. Oh man, you know what's crazy is I have it tattooed on my chest.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
no lie. We got tattoos, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get the date. I'll never forget this. I was married May 2nd, 2009. I see it every day. Every day I get a shower. It's right there. I
Are you
know.
gonna show the camera?
No, I'm not, but it's right here.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a chest tattoo date of marriage fetish, so.
Do
But anyway, okay.
you have any tattoos?
I don't.
No. Okay.
I have a needle phobia.
Okay.
Like I can barely give blood. I can do
Oh
it,
yeah.
but
Well, here's my thing. I'm bigger now, and I'm still small, but I'm bigger now than I used to be, which is crazy to think about. But like now, I'm probably between 160, 170. But when I got this tatted, I was probably like 145. So my biggest thing was we were in Vegas, and we're just walking down, and to get this tattoo, you're basically like on the strip. This might have been in L.A. I don't know where I got this tattoo at. I'm on the beach. I'm thinking more like L.A. now, not Vegas. So I'm walking down, but the point is, everybody's outside, and I'm in this little spot, and I gotta take my shirt off and lay there while this guy does it. I just feel like the skinniest person in the world. I feel like my ribs are showing. I feel like bones just popping off as he's sitting there doing it. But
oh
I
my
got
gosh.
it.
Well, would you rather that or the opposite?
A bit bigger.
Uh huh.
Okay, so true story. I at Before it was bigger. I was like, I hate being skinny. I wish I was bigger. And then I randomly was able to put on weight when I stopped vaping. I was vaping, right? So I stopped vaping. I put on weight, and then I would randomly have clothes on in the mirror, and I'd be like, man, I do not want to be bigger. Like it would just be small things. There's a video of me. We go to this park, and I'm acting like I'm the security of the park. That video is probably when I'm at like my biggest. I'm not like big at all, but if you watch that video, I have these camouflage pants on that I used to wear all the time. They used to be so baggy on me,
Okay.
and I'm walking around this park when I watch the video. I'm like, my ass fills out the whole back. My ass never filled out my pants. Like my pants are always sagging. They'll be like, "You ain't got no ass." I'm looking like my ass fills the pants out
I
like
can't relate to that
thick.
problem.
I was just looking at it going, man, this is crazy. So I was like, man, if I kept getting bigger and bigger, I'd probably be that guy that I would be so uncomfortable in my own skin. Not saying it's bad to be big.
Yeah, I didn't intend to talk about this, but yeah, I got my biggest like last year or something, and I've lost 25 pounds so far. I just want to fit in my small pants. I don't really care about my number per se. I just small
See,
pants.
that's a bad time for me too because I gained my weight right after I realized, like, man, I gotta stop wearing these baggy pants. Nobody's wearing baggy pants anymore. I'm on the road, man. I just got all these followers, so I started buying pants that really fit me. Like they weren't like skinny jeans, but they fit. And then as soon as I put that weight on, man, they became skinny jeans. Like they are
Mhm.
so tight. So yeah, I need
Oh
new
man.
jeans. Send me jeans.
Oh yeah. What brand? What brand do you want to ask?
Okay, so here's what I want. I want American Eagle jeans. Here's what I was going to Buckle. I was going to Buckle. Buckle has expensive ass jeans, but the thing is, the more I look back and like I go back to watch my special on Peacock, and I'll say, I hate those jeans. Why did I get those jeans? Buckle is all cowboys jeans. There's no jeans in Buckle that black people should be wearing, but I bought jeans there and I look at them and I go, they're nice, expensive jeans. I think I just want to be able to be like, yeah, man, no, these $600 jeans, baby. Like I think that's what I wanted to say. But then my wife walks around in American Eagle jeans. I'm like, your jeans look so much better than mine. I just want some American Eagle jeans.
I was just told they have.
American Eagle jeans.
Yeah, I was just told they have a curvy line, so I was interested in checking those out at some point.
Oh.
But these are White House Black Market. I feel like I don't know if we're gonna get in trouble for talking about brands. I have no idea, but editors, good luck with that one. Okay, so you have kids, right?
I do.
Twins?
Twins.
Yeah. Did you know I'm a triplet?
No.
Yeah, so I love multiples.
Wait, you're a triplet?
Yeah.
Wait. I thought you said did you not have a triplet? I was like, no. What do you think? One of my kids?
No, no.
Wait,
I
wait.
am.
No, you guys all look alike.
Um, I mean, we're all white.
I mean, wait. Born on the same day?
Born on the same day.
3 girls?
No,
What?
I'm the only girl.
2 boys and a girl?
Yeah.
No way. That's
Yeah.
how am I just learning this?
I don't know.
That's crazy. That's cool as shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have a set of twins. That's exciting. They also do not look alike at all. I actually do different complexions.
Really?
Yeah. Like my daughter's my complexion and my son's more my wife's complexion. But yeah,
That's funny.
that's crazy
Do
though.
you feel like you have a favorite?
No, because I have a boy and a girl, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, nobody wants favorite kids, but if you had 2 girls or 2 boys, I could see you being like, this one's cooler, boy. But we got one of each, and it's like they're so opposite of each other, and they both make you excited in different ways. Like they're both sweet in simple ways, but my daughter's sweet as like she's not really a daddy's girl, but she is kind of. But she loves her mom, so like I say, she's a daddy's girl. But at the end of the day, we both pulled up like, come to dad, come to mom. She's walking straight to her mom. I'm like, all right, baby doll, I love you.
Do you get jealous?
No, because I want them to be that excited for their mom. Like I would feel bad if me and my wife were like, who you want to come with? They're like, Dad. I'm like, oh, but your mom's so great. She does so much more. Like she's like she'll take care of everything. I'll be the one to be like simply like my daughter, for instance, she just lost her coat. I don't know how you lose a winter coat when it's gone. And I told her if you don't find it by Friday, you're not going anywhere because she thinks she's going somewhere. You're not walking out in the cold just to come home all no, you're not doing.
Oh
My
no.
wife will be the one like instead of saying that, she'll be the one that goes out, buys her a coat, comes back, gives it to her, then takes her to the party. Like I'm like your mom. She's the cool one. I'm more of the making sure shit. I'm just strict.
What if someone stole her coat?
How though? Here's the thing about it. They don't put their coats in lockers. I don't know what this is about the school, but the lockers are so small these days. I'm not sure if you've seen these kids' lockers these days, but they're not like what we used to have. And so they don't even go to the lockers half the time. Matter of fact,
Mhm.
I don't even think if some kids don't even have to have a locker. You know, back in your day, you just given a locker, like
That's
you had a
weird.
locker. Yeah, some of these kids just don't have lockers. But then again, they don't have books. They're
Oh,
all off this, so it's like, what do you need a locker for besides your coat and backpack? But
yeah.
coat and backpack's good enough, right?
Must be nice to not have books. I feel like I have back problems because of all the books.
Right? Those books was yeah. Listen, but I had books a couple years ago because I used to tell my kids like, why do you guys all your books in the back? They bring all their books home because they wouldn't go to the locker. They just have
Hmm.
all of them. Yeah, I was
So
like, that's
how old are
heavy.
they?
They're 15 now.
So are they dating?
Randomly, but it was very weird. Like my son was dating my daughter's friend, and
Mm.
then my daughter's best friend, so we know her parents. So then it's like that was weird. And then my daughter, no, she randomly dates these guys, but she calls it dating, but it's more like they're not hanging out with each other.
That's fair. So back when you were dating, I guess I kind of have different questions about you dating in general.
Uh oh.
Yeah. So in dating, what's a pet peeve of yours from what you remember? And it could be dating your wife. Like, do you think you should still be dating your wife after you're married? Like going on dates, prioritizing that
Oh,
time.
there's so many questions there.
Let's start with the last one, and then we'll back up to the pet peeve.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's easier because it's not like if I got a new girlfriend right now and I was dating her, I had to figure out will she like this? Like I gotta do fun stuff. Like is she gonna enjoy going to see this musical act or whatever? But my wife now, she'll even say, let's just like she'll ask about the game these days, which is crazy. She started playing fantasy football. So the other day I was watching something and she was like, ain't the game on? I was like, do you want to watch the game? Like it's Sunday night. I'm not really excited about this particular football game, but she was like, yeah. So we put it on. So yeah, so when we do go out, we do simple stuff. It's fun.
That's nice.
We'll go have a drink like at noon. That was the best part when I started doing stand up, just straight stand up and not working. Yeah, and then she stopped working. We would just do stuff. It'd be like 12 o'clock. Like, wanna go get margaritas and Mexican? Like, yeah, we go get it and come home and pass out till the kids got home. So yeah,
That's awesome,
definitely.
actually. I was talking to a guy that I've been seeing for a little bit, and he he was talking about how it's just nice when you can get to that point where you're just comfortable, and because it's still new. It's like we're 4 dates in, and I don't know. I feel like that sounds lovely.
Yeah, 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 definitely. I think about that all the time. I'm like, it is amazing how comfortable I am. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been with her since 2001, but just to be that comfortable for like no matter what the situation is. Like if I was in the bathroom, right, and I'm throwing up sick, and then all of a sudden, and then it's coming out both ends, and
Oh
I'm laying
no.
there, I would have no fear if she was like, I have water. I would just reach up and open the door, you know? It's not like it's some new date where you're like, sit it outside and get away. You know what I mean? It would just be simple, like come in, you know. So I like the comfortability. I don't
That's
want to go. I don't
awesome.
want to go back to being uncomfortable.
Yeah,
No,
I
I.
feel that
Oh man, in cars or anything.
in cars.
Yeah, like I mean, just if we're on a date and I'm taking you, I don't want to. Oh my gosh, picking people up again, just getting them in the car
Oh.
with you and then driving, and then just sitting there thinking. Like when I was young, when I was dating girls, like I would say probably like more like junior high time, I
Mhm.
used to prepare for phone calls. I would be completely prepared. I'd be like, before I called my girlfriend, it'd be a girl I've been dating for like 3 months. Before I called, I'd say, okay, that was crazy today in English how like old dude came out and they act like they were gonna fight each other and everybody came around. I'm gonna tell that story, and then I'm gonna do this. So then we start talking. And whenever something got quiet, it just get real quiet. I'd be like, "Did I tell you that in English today? Like they acted like they were fighting. And everybody thought they were fighting." She's like, "No." And I'm trying to start telling that story, and I'd
Oh
have
my god.
all these things prepared in case things went bad.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm the opposite. I'm just like, I'm just gonna wing it and see what happens.
yeah, no, no. I was prepared. I was like, I'm too scared.
But that was in school dating.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, were you in school when you met your wife?
No, no. College.
College? Okay. So, how did dating go when you became an adult?
From okay, so here's the thing. I meet my wife when I'm 19, so we're talking about from the time that I don't go to college right after. I'm out for a year. Um,
Where'd you go?
Wheeling Jesuit University.
Where's
It's a
that?
Catholic school in Wheeling, West Virginia. I'm not Catholic. My brother went there to run track all the way
Cool.
through, but um, I wasn't a good dater, man. I mean, I did. I don't really have cool dating stories. Like when I was out, I was kind of who I was dating, and I hate this is weird because we all my kids about this now, and I feel like I'm doing the same. That's what I did was I was dating just whatever happened. Like I wasn't really there was never like me like, oh, I like this girl, so I'm gonna try to get this girl. It was all just like the sit where I was at, who was there, so I started dating this person. I was hanging out with my friends who had girlfriends like 30 minutes away in this one town. I would ride down, we'd all hang out at this one house together. We'd sit there, just smoke cigarettes and drink beer because we're like 18, 19. And then this one girl just came along. We went to a club and she was there. She was their friend. So then I started dating this girl. Then I stopped. Then I went to like here's a cool date. It was a dating story. It's of meeting a girl. I love this story. I don't know why. I tell it all the time. I'm telling it to my wife too. I just think it was so cool.
Okay.
We went to a swim meet, and that's because I got two friends. They're dating these two girls. One of these girls, their friend, was singing the national anthem at the swim meet, which happened to be at William Jesuit College before I went there. Right.
Okay.
So we got out to this college to watch this girl sing. She sings. It was this little cute girl, and we all talked to her afterwards. Like, oh, that's great. And then one day we're all hanging out again. Not with that girl. I never saw her again. And my boy's girlfriend goes, "Hey, remember that girl that sang the national anthem the other day?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "She thinks you're hot. She likes you." I was like, "Get out of here." She goes, "You want to go meet her?" I was like, "Hell yeah." Right. So we get in the car from my friend's house and we drive over to this girl's house. She comes out. She lets us in. We were talking, me, her, and her friend. And then we go up, we're in her room. And all of a sudden, like the door opens and she was like, "Oh, that's my dad." She was, "I gotta get you out of here." Wait, but I'm not even with you. Like I'm just here. Like the girl, I'm not even dating this girl, but the girl comes downstairs. Her friend just leaves me and her up there. So now her friend comes back up. "Your dad's here." It's like, "I heard her." She goes, "You gotta go distract him." So she goes downstairs and she's distracting this girl's dad. And before we go downstairs, she goes, "Just as you know, he's in the FBI." I'm like, "What?"
What?
Bro, now I'm scared as shit. And her friend goes down. She asks him in the kitchen. She kind of has him blocked in the kitchen, and she's just joking and talking. He's talking to her, and this girl brings me downstairs, and we sneak to the side door, and she opens the door for me, and I walk out, I was just like, "Am I supposed to meet this girl?" And she's like, "Yeah, she'll come around and pick you up." I was like, "Cool." And then she just leans over, she just kisses me, and I just melt. I just melt on the porch. And then the girl comes around. All the fear that I had from this FBI went away. The girl drives her car around. I'm skipping to the car. I was like, "She kissed me. She kissed me."
Oh my
Yeah, that's the end of the story.
gosh. Okay, I was gonna ask.
We didn't, I'm not sure how long we lasted.
The dating?
Yeah, I think there was this. I think there was this issue, but you know what? I feel like I did the same thing, so it was my fault. There was this. I remember like dating this girl back like when I was like 11th grade or something, and I didn't want to date her anymore, and I'd just be hanging out with other people, and I was just like, oh no, I'm with my cousin, and it'd just be with other like I wasn't really. I shouldn't say like we're not boyfriend girlfriend, but like we're kind of talking. I'm kind of blowing it
Hmm.
off, and she's, oh, man, I'm with my cousin. I'm with my cousin. And then randomly, when I was dating this girl, I'd be calling her up, like, and she's like, "Oh, I'm with my cousin today." I'm like, "Oh, she's with you, dude. I already did the cousin trick." It's my
So,
fault.
is that the closest you've been to ghosting someone?
No, well, the worst I probably did, which I felt this is, I don't even know if it's considered ghosting. It's really just considered me being a dick.
Okay.
I was dating this girl, so we I love the way I meet these girls, right? So we went to basketball camp. My uncle used to take me to basketball camp. There's this one family that would come from this other school that was close to ours, and
Hmm.
there's this girl there, and I'd always play basketball with this girl. I just thought she was cute, so I would go away, and she wasn't even part of the camp. It was her brother, so I would just randomly like when it was break, I'd be playing basketball against her, and I didn't think I'd ever see her again. Then we consolidated schools, and the schools were coming, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to that school. And I remember I was sitting in class, and this school visits our school, and they're walking around our school. I'm a junior. They're walking around, and they're just like looking in these different classrooms. And all of a sudden I look up, and there she is, just standing in the classroom. She sees me, I see her. I'm like, I gotta get out of class. I was
Oh
like,
my
I
god.
know she's waiting for me to come out there, right? So I end up dating this girl, and it was great. I dated this girl probably 6 months, man, and then I didn't want to date her anymore, man, and I want to break up with her. And she came to my choir concert,
Uh-huh.
and I broke up with her at the choir concert. But the bad thing was she had to come get dropped off because again, she's not from our hometown. She's like 20 minutes away. So I broke up with her, and I just let her sit there, just stranded at the school at this bench, crying until her brother could get there. 20 minutes. I didn't know what to do. I was just sitting there with my sister. She's like, "What's wrong with Amber?" I'm like, "I broke up with her." I was like, "You ain't gonna go?" No, she just crying. Just let her sit there. And she sat there. Her brother pulled up. She walked out crying. I felt like the biggest dick in the world.
Well, you should have. I'm just
Well, she got me back because she ended up having like a really great job, uh, and getting married. And I remember before I blew up, before I started doing comedy blew up, I was working at Target. And I remember she
okay.
came into Target,
Oh
and
no.
it was her and her mom. They're like, "Hi, Jason." I was like, "Hey." And I was like, "Oh, they're probably so excited she ain't with me anymore." You know what I mean?
Oh my
She
gosh.
living life good.
And now, do you feel like
Oh, I'm back. I'm back, baby.
that's awesome. Okay, so back to the pet peeve, dating relationship pet peeve.
Oh man. If I was to date right now, what would be my biggest pet peeve is
Well, okay, your first date, would you probably meet in public, like at a restaurant?
yeah.
Okay, so you're at this restaurant. What could she do that would just piss you off?
Oh man, so much. Number one, she can't chew loud. I hate when people chew loud. If you chew loud, I don't care how great you are. If you chew loud, I gotta go. Can't stick around.
Okay.
Also, I hate attention. I know that seems weird coming from a comedian,
Mhm.
but if I'm on stage, great. If I'm off stage, I hate attention. I hate when I'm in the airport, people notice me like, "Oh, Jason Banks." I'll be like, "Shh, don't say that loud, bro. Just." So so what I mean by like, if you cause problems, like there's nothing worse than like if you want to argue with the waitress and all that. I'm like, let's just fucking say pay for the food and let's just go. I don't
Mhm.
want to cause issues. I don't return things. I like if something's,
Oh, to the
I'll just keep it.
kitchen.
No, anywhere. If I
You don't
buy
return.
if I
Okay.
buy something from a store, it's mine. I'm not showing back up. Like, hey, I bought this. Like, I don't like any of that. So don't bring me attention. Don't chew with your mouth open. That might be it. Also, I don't really like needy people.
Same.
Like I get if I'm on your side of the card and I open your door. but I don't like people who wait for their door to be open. Like,
Oh,
oh,
I've seen that
like
before.
I'll be like, just open the door, bro. Like girls that walk up. This is probably wrong of me. I'm sorry if it's wrong, but we said we're not gonna get me canceled here.
Yeah.
But if a girl walks up to a door and the guy's still coming up and you're already there, just grab it. I mean, I
Mhm.
can see if it's both of us, I'm gonna grab it. But if you get there, and you just wait and turn around. I'll be like, it looks like you can't even move your arms. Just open the door.
I
What if I
can't.
wasn't here?
True. I have this habit where I just open doors, and then I've had some guys that are like really traditional be like, "No, and I'm doing that for you." And I'm like, "This is a
Right.
habit that I'm not broken,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we'll see what happens here." Okay, so um, if you were going on a first date right now, what would you wear?
Today, this bad news today. I don't even have any jeans. I already told you I grew out of my jeans. I have I bought a pair of cargo pants recently, and that's my nicest pair of pants.
So that's what you'd wear?
Well, I should say that. Well, I do have some dress up clothes if I gotta go to a wedding or something. So, but if I was going on a date, so let's say I'm going to where am I going? Am I going to
Um,
eat?
okay, let's
Because if it's
say
the movies, it's different. I got to be comfortable in the movie theater. That's the thing about my wife now. That's what I love about being married so comfortable. Like we are, if we're going to the movies, we'll look ridiculous. We'll put on our most comfortable clothes, but it can't just be any. Like it can't be my nice sweatpants. I don't want to drop popcorn on there and get butter on these. So it's gonna be some old sweatpants. We look comfortable at the movie theater. You'd think we were bums.
I think it's fair. I think you should be comfortable. I feel like my jeans are stretchy, so they're
Yeah, yeah,
comfortable.
yeah.
So I can do that, but yeah, I mean, would you go on a first date in your attire right now? No judgment here. I'm just asking.
It's gonna be. It's really depending. I mean, because it's like if I know the person probably. So
Okay.
let's say like I've known this person for like however long, then all of a sudden it's just like, hey, you want to go get some lunch? Then yeah. But if I just meet this girl and I give her my number and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, let's go have dinner. I'm not gonna dress up. No, I wouldn't wear this.
Okay. All right. So when you were dating, what's something that you had to do that would shock a Gen Z dater today?
Something I had to do that would shock a Gen Z dater today.
I feel like something that comes to mind for me is like calling someone because apparently they can't hop on the phone.
I bet you Gen Zers, this wouldn't be as shocking, the fact that we would pay for the girls' meal. 'Cause I feel like people still pay for the girls' meal. I feel like some people, like my son, would be like, wait, I got to pay for her meal? Like, I feel like he'd done that before. Matter of fact, I think this homecoming, he didn't pay for her meal.
He
Oh,
didn't?
no, he's special. Don't worry about that. Special in a good way. Um, Gen Zers, I feel like they would be shocked by the fact that they should get out of the car to get the girl. I feel like most Gen Zers would pull up and expect her to walk outside and just jump in the car. I think that's would be the most shocking. They'd be like, "I gotta get out. Why? I'm getting right back in the car." Like, that'd probably shock them.
Okay, that's funny. Do you you said something? Oh, so in general, what do you think about like them splitting the bill or like going Dutch when dating or paying the guy paying, the girl paying? What do you think about
Oh,
all
I
the
think that's
things?
all fine. If she wants to split, great. I ain't mad at that. Why? Why? If she's like, let me pay for something, especially if she like let me. It's not like I will. Then I'm like, no, no, I got it. But she's like, please, please, yeah, for sure.
When you just responded at the beginning, like your eyebrows are like doing a thing.
I don't care.
I love it.
Pay for the meal.
Okay. Um, what do you think of online dating?
You know what? I've always said this. I'm very happy, but I'm sad that I didn't get to online date. I
Okay.
felt like it felt like that would have been a fun thing. A fun like the whole like I've never got the experience it. My wife hasn't got the experience it, but to be on like a Tinder or whatever and then the swipe and just randomly like get a message back like so and so swiped on you too. Like I don't know how it works. I know you're supposed to swipe and they can also swipe on you, but like if you swipe on somebody, does that automatically go to them so they know that you swiped on them, then they
Not
can swipe back?
necessarily. Not
Okay, it's just you could show up, they could swipe, then if all of a sudden it happens, you guys let each other know.
so I've taken a little hiatus from app dating, but and I had my friend I downloaded Tinder while drinking one time with my friend and she may help make my profile, but I barely used that one. I've used Hinge and on there you swipe on someone, but you don't connect until they swipe on you too. And So I find the apps to be super annoying. So like it's just a pain in the ass and overwhelming. And there
See,
are so many options that it's like you can have decision paralysis, or you know, you might really think this person's profile seems great and then you meet them in person, they just suck.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about though. I like that's exciting for me because I was like, okay, I swipe, they swipe. Now it's gonna be the public meeting, so I'm definitely going very public. Like we're gonna go be at the mall in the food court. I don't want to go to an Applebee's. I don't want me and you to be just so close, so nobody around us. Like I want to be able to be like, all right, let's get out of here. But I would have loved to do that and just be like, it just like randomly get that message like, hey, Jamie swiped on you. What? You swiped on me, guys. Like, that's exciting.
So what I've heard from guys and girls is, for guys, they don't get a lot of people that swipe on them unless they're just, girls are really thirsty for them or whatever. But for girls, they get a lot of guys. And I hear from guys that all they do is swipe yes, 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 yes on everybody,
Well,
and then it ruins everything for everyone.
yeah, that's the guys at the bar. I'm talking about the actual dating thing, not trying to hook up one there, but just trying to find somebody, just randomly go, okay, she'd be nice. I would be excited to swipe and see if they swipe back. But you're right, and also because everybody on there, at least for guys, it's going different. Because girls, I feel this is how I would feel if I was on a dating app. Girls are there to date and the guys are there just trying to hook up with everybody. So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like a lot of girls that would see me on the app would be like, he's just trying to hook up. So I probably wouldn't get a lot of swipes. I'd probably be sitting there like 8 months later, like, I hate these apps. This is so dumb.
If you had to pick like your profile pictures, for you can get up to six. Do you have any thoughts on what you'd put on your dating profile? Like, could you describe those pictures?
No, man. I don't even know. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. Cause
I hear men do well with dogs.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, no. I would be. It's hard because like no matter what app I put, no matter what I put, I'm gonna look stupid. I don't know.
I feel like if you sounds like things are awesome with your wife, which awesome, congratulations. I think that's great. But if you ever decide to get on an app, I can help
You can help me come up with a dog picture.
you. Yeah, you could borrow my dog, or
Oh
you
yeah,
could use your dog. I could just help you pick pictures that don't suck. Like don't put photos with a bunch of other people because you want people to know who you
yeah,
are,
right, true, true.
and don't put pictures where you look like you don't take care of yourself, which I imagine you don't take those. I don't know, unless it's for a funny video. I don't know. I'd be happy to help you.
Thank you.
Okay, another question. What are your thoughts on modern dating culture?
I don't know, man. I've been dated forever, but I think it's fine. I think the new dating's great. I think axe throwing is such a such a dumb activity, but I feel like
Where did you come up with that one?
axe throwing
Yeah.
it's the new modern shit they be doing. Like
Oh.
back in the day, it was like you went to a movie. Like right now, my wife we're very old school. Like movie dinner or there's nothing to do, and then she'll look stuff up. She'll be like, we can go to axe throwing or World of Colors or all these weird things. I'm like, what is all this shit? The new dating is the way to go. They got the coolest shit. I'm kind of down for that. I'm trying to go to this one place here in Columbus that she went to with her work. They got like these rooms and only like 5 or 6 people can go in at a
Escape
time.
rooms?
No, not escape room. It's like 5 or 6 people going at a time. They play these different type of games. They're not escape rooms. It's just
Oh, like game show stuff?
no, like she'll say like you'll go in one. I can't even remember the game she'll say, but it'll be like you'll be in one. It's not escape. You're just it's probably the newest thing here that they have.
I don't even know if I've heard of that, and I usually know about all the activities.
Okay, I'm gonna find out after this. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Okay, deal. Um, all right. Do you think dating now is better or worse than when you were dating?
I mean, probably worse. You know, here's the part. Here's the bad thing about it is when I was dating, we didn't really have phones like that, right?
Oh,
So there,
what kind of phones did you have? Flip phones?
yeah. But I'm also going with like 11th grade to like 19. I'm not going like once I turned 20 because I think I even got a cell phone until my wife. I started dating my wife. So it's like you would go on a date and it was just you and the date. There was
Yeah.
like I sit at home and I watch like shows with my kids and my wife and I gotta pick up my phone and they'll look at me. I'm like, I'm listening. Cause they get mad. Dad, I'm listening to the show. I know. And then I'll be the one like this and I'll have to look up like, Okay, so what happened to that guy? We ain't listening. So I feel like nowadays I can only imagine how often somebody needs to pick up their phone, man. Me and my
Yeah.
boy, when we were young, man, we was actually dating a girl that I wanted to break up with at the choir concert. I was dating her, and my friend was dating her friend, and we wanted to take them out to eat. So we shoveled sidewalks, right? And we made $45 a piece. We had $90, but my boy's family was really into church, so his dad made him tied with that, so he had to give up his 10%. But I still have my 45. We took these girls out to eat, and there's no cell phones. We enjoyed our time. I was nervous though, cause I was like, I'm not sure if $45 is enough for Applebee's for two people, right? So I'm being real careful. I'm letting her order first. I'm like, yeah, no, I'll have a small. There is no small. It's just a Coke. Okay, okay. Then I just have a regular Coke.
That's awesome. And so you said you were what, like 19 or something at that point?
No, no, this
Or
is. I'm in
younger?
high school
High
still.
school.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
High school Jason, I can only imagine what you were like.
Oh man, yeah. I can only imagine. It's been so long.
Okay. Have you heard of any dating trends like situationships, dry dating, delusional confidence, silent walking, catfishing, etc.? You know what any of that stuff is?
I know what catfishing is. I think the first one sounds familiar. Same again.
Situationships?
Yeah, situationship. That's like a relationship where you're kind of in one, but you're kind of not. It's a situation going on there. I got you.
Yeah. Ever had one?
No.
That's probably a good thing.
I mean, I probably would have if I was still dating after high school. But it's kind of weird to be in a situationship in high school.
I feel like dry dating doesn't count for you because
What is dry
it
dating?
sounds dirty, but it's actually just dating without drinking.
Oh,
So, like, I mean, I don't know if you were drinking. Probably not because you were underage.
I've always been drinking. I'm not even alcoholic. I'm just like I've always like once I started, there was never a point where I'm like I don't drink anymore. It's just like, but I don't drink like that anymore.
That's funny. I'm skipping some. Well, delusional confidence. I had to Google this. Someone thinks they can absolutely crush something even though they've never done it before or have no track record of success.
Oh, that's me. Yeah, that's me.
Really?
100%. Yeah, yeah. I think I can do stuff. I think I do a lot of stuff.
Like what?
I don't know. Just if you just tell me like show me something, I'm like I probably could do that. I probably do great at that. But you know what's crazy though is I'm starting to realize I'm reaching that age where I'm starting to lose my talent. Like I used to be a great dancer. I was voted best dancer in my senior superlatives. Yeah,
No
yeah, yeah,
way.
yeah. And now like I can't dance like that.
Oh, okay. So I can't ask you to show us some moves.
No way, no way.
um, silent walking. It
What is
means
that?
going on a walk without any technological distractions,
Oh, that sounds stupid.
right? And catfishing. Have you ever been catfished? Probably not.
Oh no, man. But yeah, no catfish. I love watching Catfish. It's my favorite show.
Really?
Yeah, that and Catch a Predator. Oh man,
Oh my.
that's some crazy shits.
Okay. Now this is like probably a personal preference thing. You could bring out some stuff you've talked to your friends about, but what do men wish women would do when dating? So
Mm.
what do men want?
Oh, that's a great question, man. I couldn't tell you what men want. I don't know. They seem
Well, sounds like from earlier you want things to just be easy going.
yeah. I'm an easygoing type of guy. From my friend, one of my really good friends who's tired of dating, he kind of wants he just wants to be left alone.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's a guy that's like, let me be me. We're together. We're together. Then leave me be. I don't know. That's a hard question for me to answer. I don't know. I don't know what guys want. You gotta ask the guys. You gotta ask the guys.
Hmm. Okay. Well, maybe people can comment or something and say what they want. Okay. I have a random game.
Oh,
So I technically have two, but you can pick which one we do. One is called Endorse It or End It, which means which celebrity couples would you endorse or end and why?
okay.
The other one is Guess Which One's Funnier or Pettier. Which game you want to do?
Let's guess which one's funnier or pettier. What am I guessing?
Okay, I'm just gonna say celebrity couples names and you which one's funnier, which one's pettier. And if you don't know them, then pass or whatever.
Let's do the first one.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey.
Now I'm doing. So this is if I endorse them.
You can either endorse
I want
them
to
or
endorse
end
them.
them,
Oh, same
or
same
you can
two
do
no matter what.
or you can
Okay.
do funnier or pettier.
Okay. Okay. I will. I'll endorse them. I'm gonna endorse these two because I love the fact that everybody hates it. I love the fact that like people are so mad. They're like they showed like Taylor Swift like 8 times. It's like I watch the football games. They don't show her that often. They show her, but if you really calculated like the time, it's like less than 30 seconds the whole game. What are we so upset for? I'm endorsing that. I love I'm sorry to say this, especially to the Columbus comedians. I really want to apologize for this one, but I love drama. It's my favorite thing. I watch Dateline. I watch all these dramatic stuff, and so whenever people start posting this drama in the comedy in the Columbus comedy section on Facebook, and they're like, "Hey man, don't go to this club," or "Can you believe this happened?" or "This person like this." I'll be in the hot tub, right? Or I have a hot tub, right? So what I'll
Okay.
do is I'll see it. They'll have like 78 comments. I won't even read them. Put my phone down. Start charging it. I get ready. Go to the hot tub. I get my smoke ready, get my stuff ready for my hot tub. I go get a hot tub. I get in there and I pick it open and I just start reading the comments. And I love to just, and it's not anything. I love all the Columbus comedians. I just love to watch people argue. I always, cause here's the thing. It's not even like, I'm glad you guys are arguing. I just like to go, oh, that's a good point. Or like, oh, this person's trying to argue with this person. And I don't think this person knows who this person is. Like this person's been headlining for like 15 years. Like, so I'll just be reading them like, this is crazy. So I don't know how I got there, but
I love it too, though. I'm like, let's eat, let's get the popcorn and just
oh yeah,
see
that's
what
right.
happens.
The Kelsey. So yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
big man of drama, so I'm gonna keep them so I can keep reading the
Taylor Swift.
drama.
Yep, Taylor and Travis. Got it. All right. I don't even know who these people are. Simu Liu and Allison Su HSU.
I have no idea who that is. Why
Okay,
would you even
skip.
bring those to the
I
table?
don't know. They're just on the list. I use ChatGPT for
Okay.
this. Okay. Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina Rodriguez.
I don't know who she is, but the fact that they both have those long names, let's keep them together. I'm gonna
Okay.
endorse them.
Normani and DK Metcalf.
Okay, so DK Metcalf. I'm a Steelers fan, so I know who DK Metcalf is. Who's Normani?
His woman. I think they're engaged now, actually.
Well, you know what? Listen, since I'm a DK Metcalf fan and he hasn't been performing that well, I mean, let's on the recent games better. I'm gonna say let's get rid of her. She's distracting. She's distracting his gameplay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so would you keep him single or would you pick someone new for him?
He's single. He can date another Steeler so they can focus on the games.
Oh my gosh. I met him once.
DK,
Hmm.
nice.
He was cool. I was in Denver at the All-Star game,
Ooh,
baseball.
nice.
Yeah. Okay. Jojo Siwa and Chris Hughes. You know them?
Chris Hughes. Who's Chris Hughes?
I don't know.
No, Joe. Well, I'm gonna get rid of them too because JoJo Siwa should. She's crazy.
I feel like I only know half of all these couples.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Robin Thicke and April Love Geary.
Robin, I think we gotta cut that. Give Robin his girl back. He's sorry. He made a mistake. Paula, he made a mistake. He wants to be with you and his son again.
Oh my goodness. So if someone makes a mistake, you say, give them some forgiveness.
No, I just like Robin Thicke and Paula Patton.
Okay. Demi Lovato and Jordan Jutes Lutz.
I don't know Jordan, but keep them together because Demi's sweet.
Okay. Haley Steinfeld and Josh Allen.
Oh man. Well, here's the thing. Is Haley black or is she white?
I'll Google her. I'll tell. Haley Steinfeld. She is white. This chick.
Yeah, no, I know she is. There's no white, there's no black in her.
Oh,
Like
is she black? It says not black, but has black heritage through her maternal grandfather, who is half black and half Filipino.
Okay. She was in Sinners.
Wait,
And
why
she
did we
was
ask that?
because she was in Sinners. She's the reason why all them black people died.
Oh.
And she let them in. Remember, she went outside. She went outside. Did you watch the movie Sinners?
No.
Well,
Apparently, I have to. I gotta add it to my watch list.
oh my, Sinners is probably the best movie you'll ever see.
Really?
No, not really, because you're not black. But listen to this. It's not about being black. It's just more about here's what it is. So this guy basically made this vampire movie, but he made it how vampires would be if it was like a black movie, right? Because you usually see like a white vampire movies.
Okay.
But this one is so good. These vampires are not like any vampires you've ever seen. It's so amazing. These white people keep showing up to this spot and they're trying to get in, but they'll be outside and they'll be singing like I'm talking about some crazy songs, and then they'll be doing like the Irish dances and stuff, but they're vampire. Like it is so interesting.
That sounds so random.
I have never seen vampires in such a slick, classic way. You should definitely. But she's in it. She's one of the girls who actually goes outside and talks to the vampires and all that shit goes down. But yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna keep them together.
Okay.
I don't know why.
All right. Fair. Okay, we're gonna skip a couple more because I want to get to some like movie and TV people. Jack and Rose from the Titanic.
Oh, you gotta let them go. I mean, listen, that's crazy. Like everybody's gonna agree, and my wife will agree. There's no way that, and even if I don't care if it was Slither, I don't care if the little thing she was laying on at the end was so small that she just had to hold on to it. She hold on to it too. Let's both hold on to it. Like, what do you just let your man drown? Like that's the dumbest. They couldn't have came up with a dumber ending.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Have you seen The Notebook?
Did you know I didn't watch the Titanic though because I was scared? Check this out. This is a true
Oh,
story.
what?
I watched it, but I'm just trying to tell you the story. Um, so what happened is there's this girl in my high school, right? And she's dating like the all-star quarterback. I mean, this guy's man, right? And I'm younger than him. And then they break up, right? I don't know why. I'm not the cutest guy, but all of a sudden she liked me, and she hit me up, and she was like, "My friends are going to see Titanic. You should come with me." But she's upperclassmen. All her friends are upperclassmen dating upperclassmen. I couldn't go. I was too scared. One, I didn't want to be around all those upperclassmen. I'm too nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I heard the Titanic was one of the saddest movies that ever came out at that point, and I thought like, what if I cry? Like, what if I cry in the theater and I'm just bawling and everybody's looking at me like, what's wrong with him? I'm like, what happened? Right? So I didn't go.
Oh my
I was like,
gosh.
I can't.
Do you regret that?
Um, no, no.
Okay.
I feel like I'm a cooler guy to these people. Cause here's what happened is once I blew up, it was crazy. People reach out to me that have never talked to me, or like it would be like 3 years older than me. Like it would be
Okay.
like the hottest girl in her grade, like 3 years older than me. Now she just reached out, like, oh my gosh, I saw you. I'm coming to your show. Like they'd be at my shows, right?
That's
Like
cool.
so, like I'm glad. Like, but if I would have went to that movie, they might have been like, that's the guy that cried. You know, you cried. I was there when you cried during the Titanic, buddy. So no, I don't regret it. I'm happy I didn't go.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. What year did you blow up?
2020.
Okay.
2020. I had to think about it, make sure I was right. 2020.
How did it feel?
Um, it was weird because it was a slow process. So I couldn't tell you how I feel. It was like this. It's like I created TikTok to start posting videos that people can't see on my Instagram. So I'm just going to try new stuff. Uh, I'm gaining followers, but not a lot. I might be at like 3,000. And then I took a clip of me from a TV show I was on called Laugh Mobs Laugh Tracks, where they reenact our jokes. So I post that clip, and it gets like 25,000 views. I'm like, oh snap, that's pretty cool.
Hmm.
And it took me up a little bit, maybe like 5,000 followers. So I keep on making videos with my kids and stuff. And then somebody was like, I just saw this one video like, hey man, repost the best clip you ever posted. Just repost it. So I went back, I grabbed my clip, reposted that, and that one hit 100,000 views.
Whoa.
And then I was gaining followers. And I remember being at like my wife's grandma's house, and I look, I got 16,000 followers. It was just slowly going up. I put up later, like, look, it's like 24,000 followers.
That's
So it was
crazy.
slowly going up, and then I was like, let me try this. There was this tweet I tweeted back in the day that was like, "Kids eat free, nice." In that case, I'll have water, and my son will have the steak and shrimp combo with the kids Bud Light. And that went so crazy, like people were stealing it. People were making memes out of it. It was on Men's Humor. They put it with, like little kids, have them saying it, and it was just crazy. And my brother would always send me people who would steal that tweet of mine. And it was like the only tweet that ever went viral. So I was like, I should use that and try to make a video out of it. So I made a video, and I still say this: if I knew this video was gonna go as crazy and get to me where I was today, I would not have named the kid Derek. But I was like, I'm gonna make this video where I'm sitting there with like a son, and I'm talking to him, and I'm trying to get him to order this food for me, and I just named him Derek. And then from that forth, everybody kept going, "Oh man, we need more Derek videos." They just kept asking for more videos, so I post them. Next thing I know, like the following kept going up, and I was like at 1 million, and it's like 2 million. Then I go on tour with this guy named Mike Paramore, and we're just like just doing like the loony bin clubs. So we're driving around doing these clubs, and it's like he's even telling the managers that like it's crazy. My opener has like a bigger following than I have, and then like people at the show would come up like, "Bro, I follow you on TikTok." Like they know who I was just doing this feature spot. So I come back to Columbus, and I'm in the Columbus Funny Bone. I knew Dave Strew really well, but now Dustin's kind of running it, and I
Okay.
was like, Dustin, I was like, I got like 3 million followers on TikTok. When you guys gonna let me start headlining? And what's crazy was Dave, right before the pandemic kicked in, he He was gonna let me headline. This might be right before the end kicks in. So he gives me a headlining spot to do Dayton for the weekend.
Okay.
See how it turns out. And then he also had me doing a lot of feature shows. So now I'm featuring for Tony Roberts. I'm in Virginia, and then the pandemic kicks in. So
Okay.
no, like I have nowhere. I got nowhere to perform or anything. And then as it starts to come to an end, man, he just calls. I get this call from Dave Stroop, and he's like, "I got this agent." So obviously, Dustin told him about my 3 million followers, right?
Mhm.
It's like I got this agent from UTA. I want to introduce it to him. So I meet this guy, and I be talking on the phone. And he goes, "I didn't know what I was gonna do," and he goes, "Jason, listen, just sign. You didn't even sign with these guys. They just book your stuff." So it's like, he goes, "You want to do this? I can promise you, I'll make you $1 million in this next year." And I was like, "Well, let's do this then, bro." So I was like, so then it's like not even 2 days. I'd say like maybe a day and a half later, I get this email of like, here's all the clubs willing to take you, here's the dates, and it's just crazy. Like I'm just looking at this like Miami Improv wants you from July 3rd to July 5th, and here's one in Dallas, here's in Texas, here's in Arizona, here's in California, and it's like just shows and shows. He's like, you ain't gotta take any of these. You can deny some. I was like, I'll take all of them. He goes, well, you can't take all of them because you got to look back. Some of those are the same date. So Miami wants you July 3rd to July 5th, but Nebraska wants you from July 3rd to July 5th. So you got to come
Mm.
back. So we cut all this stuff up, and then it was nonstop for 3 years. I just kept doing it. And then
Wow.
finally, last year in November, I was just like, don't book me after November. And
Yeah.
I've never been booked after November. I haven't
Wow.
done stand up in over a year.
Yeah, I remember that because it was you were still doing the crowd work shows with Henry, and they just stopped,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and I was like, what the hell? But it was okay.
No, no, that's a whole nother story.
Oh.
That's a. I don't like to name names, so I ain't gonna say the names. But I'll tell you this: I was going to that spot to do the crowd work show that day, and I get a call from a comedian who says, "This is what somebody said about you. Somebody said that they think you bought your followers because you don't sell out. You don't sell out the crowd work shows, right?" So first of all, but when I done the Funny Bone, both times I did the Funny Bone, I sold out 5 shows of the Funny Bone that July in there. But yeah, Tuesday nights nobody's coming to the attic. So therefore, after I got that call, I just hit them up. I said I ain't coming through today, and so they had to hustle around and find another host. And then my co-host, was like, "Well, then I'm not going through." So then they found 2 different people that day, and they kept going since.
Wow.
But I'm just that guy. I'll change quick. Like it's I think I might be bipolar. I've diagnosed myself through WebMD, and I'll change. I'm quick, man. Like I was listen. We went to I'm pitching a TV show, right? The best chance we had, they said, was with Netflix. Netflix, man, they put out so much stuff. They're big into content creators and comedians right now. So this is it. We got Netflix, probably good. So I pitched to Netflix on a Wednesday. Friday night is a playoff game for my son's school. He's a freshman, so he's on the team, but freshmen has their own team, so they don't get into high school games. They don't even dress for high school games. They said buy your tickets early because this will sell out. It's a playoff game against whoever. It wasn't Orange because Orange didn't win the championship. We didn't even get to play them. Point being is I bought 4 tickets because you couldn't get into this game. I bought them on Wednesday. On Friday around 3 o'clock, I got a call that Netflix was passing on the TV show,
Oh.
and I did not go to that game. My wife's like, "You ready?" I ain't going there. She's like, "Are you serious?" I don't want to. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to talk to nobody. Just want to sit here and just stare into space. So yeah, I'm bipolar. I think. I can't.
Okay, so we need to wrap up pretty soon, just to be respectful of everyone's time and everything. But I have random questions. I asked the internet what everyone asks about dating. Like, what are people's questions when and struggles and whatever. So I have a couple that I wanted to ask you. If you would give relationship advice, what would you say? So, all right. How soon is too soon to talk about what you want in a relationship, such as kids, marriage, etc.? In your opinion, should it be on a first date or no?
Oh, I don't know. I guess if I made the rules, I would say let's do this as a second date, right?
Okay.
Because I mean, if I show up and you go, okay, just so you know, I do have 1 kid and the baby dad, and then I do, it's like, okay, you think about to get married, we're just going on a date. But also I want you to respect the fact that if I start to like you, that you've already gave me some information that might be necessary that I know,
Yeah.
which is we'll go with the second date on that. But
Okay.
I really don't have. Listen, if I give you any advice, here's gonna be my only advice, and I'll answer your questions as well. This is the only advice I can give you. This is my best advice.
Okay.
It will get better, right? So everybody thinks these like relationships that seem so perfect have always been perfect. But the thing is, I feel like every relationship has this point in life where they just get annoyed with each other. I want to hang out with these people. You guys are always in my face, blah, 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 blah. But I feel like after you reach that point, you get annoyed with each other and those fights start to happen. That slowly goes away and you guys finally get to this comfortable spot where it's just totally cool. Right? Does that make sense to me? The reason I say that is because I feel like I watch so many people of my friends and these people who like have these fights with their girlfriends and it kind of they break up. And I just want to be like, bro, my wife and I used to have these arguments that would just be like, yeah, when she moved into my hometown, I couldn't do anything. Like all my friends, it'd just be something simple. It'd be like four of my friends, like, hey man, we're about to just go smoke, man, head to Wendy's. It's like, well, I can't just leave my girlfriend and jump in the car with you guys and go smoke. Maybe I'm about to smoke and go to Wendy's for a little bit. So it's like there are these times that you get so annoyed, but I feel like you get past that and life is good. You gotta wait for that to go. You can't break up as soon as you guys start getting these fights. Work it out. Don't get therapy. You work it out by yourself.
Ooh, I like it. Except, sorry, therapist, you're out of a job now.
No, you can still get therapy. Just don't get the relationship. You don't need that. You guys can work it out yourself. You get therapy for the heavy shit in life.
Fair. Okay. When is it okay to sleep with someone? How soon is too soon?
Oh wow. So like here's the thing. I don't have a good answer for that. Once again, I've been with her since when I was young, so I don't know these days. Like when you as adults, it's a very like I don't know. I feel like here's the thing. If you do it too soon, you're gonna be like, "Oh, that was easy," right? Like I don't trust her at all. Now I understand why guys like I don't trust her, man. She's like, "Oh, you think I'm gonna sleep with somebody? Well, you slept with me pretty quick, right?" So I don't know the answer to that. Whenever you guys are comfortable.
Okay. Um, do you think it's okay to date multiple people at once?
Yeah, if you're dating, if it's like a just a dating thing, yeah, for sure. I mean, because you don't, I never had that. That's nothing I never did. Like going steady, I never used that term, right? You just go with somebody, you weren't going with somebody. I never had like, oh, I'm seeing that person and seeing this person, so I've never
Mhm.
done that. But I
Mhm.
understand. I understand like definitely going on dates, but it would also be weird though. Like, could you imagine like you said you have this new guy, right? Four
Mhm.
dates in, and
Yeah.
then you go to Kroger and there he is just with somebody else shopping. You like, well, I'm not with you today. You like,
That
we
would.
ate that same soup.
Yeah, that would suck. That would be really awkward,
Yeah.
actually.
So
So I guess the point is date someone in a different city.
yeah, I don't know.
No, yeah, that would suck, but at the same time, I think when things are new, you can't set specific expectations with someone yet because you haven't established your boundaries with each other, so to speak. I mean, if you want to establish those, that's great, but I don't know. It's some awkward fine line because uh, I feel like you don't want to be controlling and be like, we are in a relationship and stuff. And also, it's too soon usually to
Yeah.
say, yeah, you're my boyfriend, I'm your girlfriend. Like, I'm still getting to know who you are. So I know some people who believe that when they start dating one person and they start to like them, they'll just focus on that one person and then not talk to anybody else. And then other people are like, well, let's just talk to all the people. And I've tried both before just to see what would happen. And it's overwhelming talking
I
to too
bet.
many people
I
because
bet.
and I'm in my day job is sales. Like I talk to all kinds of people all the time and it's just like people overload. So, I don't know. Anyway, last question for dating advice is how do you deal with rejection? Which and it could be in any capacity, right? It doesn't have to just be dating, but
Oh man, I'm a powder man.
you're a what?
I'm a powder. I'm devastated. I'm pouting. I'm
Oh, a
crying.
pouter. I
Yeah.
heard
Oh,
POWDER, not
powder.
yeah.
Yeah, powder. Cocaine all day.
I
No,
was thinking,
I'm
like baby
upset.
powder.
No, I just want to be left alone. And like, and people, and this ain't once again, this ain't dating rejection. This is just my normal rejection. I just want to be left alone.
Okay.
And it's like I don't think my wife even understands that yet. She's still learning that one, but it's like I
Wow.
because before we did this, we also pitched the cartoon, and once I got to the end of the pitch of the cartoon, the passes on that, I just remember I was in the office and like after I got that one, I didn't come downstairs for like a couple hours. I didn't want to go talk to anybody. I just want
Yeah.
to sit there and just be like, this is crazy. What's next?
I don't blame you. I feel like I want to be left alone too, usually. Because rejection's hard. And especially if you like someone or you get really excited about like your show, your idea, or whatever. Rejection's hard, but you know, eventually it'll work out. You just the stars have to align,
Yeah.
you know? Okay. Do you have any other dating advice for the world before we close?
No, I gave you my dating advice, man. Work out that argument. You'll get past it. Other than that, just find somebody that you enjoy being with. That's the best thing. You will be happy in your relationship once you find the person that you want to hang out with more than anybody else, right? So like right now, if I could go anywhere I could go, I'm gonna want to take my wife no matter where it is. If I'm going to the football game, I want to take her over taking my boy. So once you find that person, life's good.
That's cool. Any petty advice for the dating world?
Yeah, if she chews with her mouth open, leave in the middle of the date, bro. Walk out. Because it don't get any better. She ain't going to shut it. She going to always chew with her mouth open. Man, you just got to, I'm telling you, say you're going to the bathroom, get in the car, go, text her, let her know, hey, look in the mirror. See you chewing with that mouth open? That's why I'm on 71 South right now.
Can you show us what that looks like?
No. You know exactly what it sounds like. It's not even what it looks like, just the sound, bro. I'll be like, shut
makes me
the.
think of
Oh, God.
makes me think of like a donkey or a horse or cow or
No,
something like.
yeah.
Okay. So, can you tell us where to find you on social media, on platforms, streaming, etc.?
Oh man, I'm only on everything at Jason Banks Comedy. Aside Snapchat is Jason Banks Comic because they wouldn't give you that last character. So Jason
Hmm.
Banks Comic on Snapchat, Jason Banks Comedy everywhere else.
Cool. Okay. Well, we will be having another episode. Got some cool people lined up. But time to go. So may your dates be good and your red flags be obvious. Take care, everybody.